Hi guys, welcome back to Tidbits and Tea. I had a lot of fun with this one today. Very interesting drawing that came out. So, we got this lady here. She seems to be the focal point. And first of all, there's so much going on around her. I had to really darken up spots just to make sure I could see what I needed to with some. I was also afraid it was too light because one, I was in the sun when I drew, and two, there's so much happening around her. Let me see if I can get in there a little bit so you can see some of this. That it was really, really hard to pinpoint some of it. See all these little faces going around here. So, first thing, when I draw faces like this in people's hair, they can be anything from other people's energy to spirits, entities, good or bad. They can also be ancestors. They can also just be thoughts. So you've got to kind of pick and choose. And if this is someone that you think represents you or something, or a person that you think you might know, it might be their own emotions. But with this particular woman, especially more on this left side, well, I take that back, on both sides. I'm sorry about my lighting in here, I'm not in my normal spot. So if you really, really get in close, you can see there's a lot going on in this woman's head. I necessarily don't think it's bad. I think she either A, works with a lot of people, so there's a lot of people in her energy, or she takes care of a lot of people and they all are dependent on her energy. She may also have lots of spirits, ancestors talking to her at once. There are people like that. And she may just have a lot of thoughts racing through her head at any given moment. When I went to start drawing this one, I could not get the YMCA song out of my head. It was over and over and over. And actually, I hummed the song the entire time I drew this one. I wanted to say drove. So maybe somebody's driving somewhere or drove something through. I'm not quite sure. So this little guy popped up here midway through the drawing, and he's small enough that I want to say he's a son. He could be an interest, but I feel like it's a child or a young adult. But I really want to say maybe 10, 11, 12. I could be wrong. Could be slightly younger, slightly older, right in there. And I want to say it's a child, mainly for the reason, well, you can see, look at the look on his face, the admiration he has for her. And he's got a lot going on in his head too, just like her. He could be just as gifted or just as disturbed, which to me, if you're disturbed, or what people would call ADHD or other things, that's just gifts that you do not know how to contain. For example, kind of like the beginning of an X-Men movie when the mutant doesn't know how to control all their gifts and they're blowing things up or things are going haywire. Once you get a wrap on your gifts, then you don't hear all the chaos anymore and the crazy, and you don't feel like you're going nuts, and you can focus and concentrate. That being said, I feel like this is a child. The other reason I say that is my son interrupted me twice during this video, so I firmly believe that this is a son. That's my empathic take on that. Back to the woman, the focal point. So I went round and round and round about this being something on her heart, and I do, but I think this is something protecting her heart, and I don't mean the amulet. I'm sure maybe that's part of it, but I mainly think that this is the same gentleman as this, maybe without glasses. And I could be slightly wrong. I don't feel like I am. I did not shade him as hard because I was trying to have the difference in the shirt. Had I shaded him as hard, he probably would have been looked just like this with a little after 5. I feel like this is an ancestor or a father figure, whether the father figure is alive or passed on. But I feel like he's protecting her from this woman. I at first thought that this was a couple and that they were together, but she is not really touching her or attached to her like this one is, or like this one down here. So I'll come back to this woman here. This gentleman I really think is a grandfather or a father or someone passed over that really keeps a tight, watchful eye on her. You can even see some of the faces in here. His face pops up on the right side of her head a few times, and even coming down through here. You can see him again here. This little face here kind of looks like this woman. This woman, she's got some class and some style for sure. This woman's another interesting one, but if you look at her, I mean, these could be angel wings coverings. She could be a grandmother passed on, or a mother, or it could be a really nice fur coat, and this is a mother figure. But I don't feel like she is still alive. I feel like this is a passed on one, and I could be wrong. You see how she has her hand on her shoulder? Notice she's on the left side, and he is on the right side. He's protecting the masculine side. This woman's energy is she is protecting the feminine side. If you look, let me see if I can get this in focus here. If you can see right, where was she? I saw her. See here, you've got all of this here and here, right here. See this right there? She's looking at her, I'm gonna say daughter, could be granddaughter. But this, the way they're connected at the mouth, I feel like this is the same woman here. She's protecting her from this because this woman is sitting right on her shoulder. Right here, burdens of the world, trying to cause them, and she is not having a thing to do with it. Sorry about the focus there. So this woman, the grandmother, here we go, is that better? She very much loves the one she's protecting. She's amused with her. And at the same time, you can see her not too happy with this one. She's got that don't you dare look with the sourpuss face. Then if you switch it to the side, she's smiling and talking to her granddaughter. I'm saying granddaughter, I could be wrong, it could be a mother figure. There's different faces, different personalities. The daughter seems to be a very happy-go-lucky person, and honestly, the energy I was picking up on was just singing, happy, goofy, YMCA song energy. I kept getting the time to play from the YMCA. It's fun to play, fun to play. I kept getting fun to play. The whole time it was over and over the chorus. Fun to play at the YMCA. This woman, she's hiding her hands, but out front, pretending to be a friend. She has a lot of issues on her masculine side, and even around her chest and into the right quadrant of her body, into the right knees. So this woman tends to walk in the masculine energy. Sorry, my lighting is not the best tonight. You can see she's got her whole right leg, the knee, the fear, the ego. I think this woman possibly has more spiritual gifts than this woman does. Would not surprise me if she's trying to attack this woman. See the chest down here, like she's coming after her. I don't think he's allowing it. He's protecting the masculine side. But she also is losing joy in her life and cannot digest the idea that this woman might be more spiritually gifted than she is. It's a hit to her heart. Might be safe to say that this woman has performed rituals or done a few things she probably should not have, especially with the heart area. maybe wanting to cause endings for this one, but this one's too protected. You can see it all over here. I did find it interesting, the grandmother's hand. So this signifies to me that she is under protection also because she's moving forward with spirit. So if she has passed over, I would feel that she is guided by spirit, thus possibly angel wings folded, or this is just her and her glory and how she presents herself when she comes in. And for those of you that have issues with believing in the other side, especially if you are religious, I hate to say religious, but if your religion or belief system does not believe in that, if you are in a biblical based belief and even some other forms, I will say if you believe in Abraham's bosom and Lazarus was allowed to reach down to the rich man and God told him no, then why can't God allow our ancestors to reach out and help us if we ask them? That being said, I think this woman has a lot of help. And I don't think she is ever alone. I do think that she carries the burdens of the world over her son, but I don't think in a bad way. I think she's more a amazing mother that wants the best for her son and is more worried that she is not doing everything she can, even though she's probably overdoing it, because most good mothers always think they're doing something wrong and not doing enough and not doing it right. That being said, I think I've done a little more reading on this one than I have, but there's a lot more going on than some of the ones that I've done. Again, I am very sorry for the shading and the lighting tonight. I am not in my normal spot. And you can see too, her heart is very protected. You know what this drawing reminds me of? I think it's Disney cartoon of Mulan, when the little dragon comes in and all the ancestors come in and they're just talking. That's what this reminds me of. And there's an enemy incoming on the left side, which I find interesting because she's coming in on the left side, which is the female side. However, all of her issues and projection is on the right side, which means she definitely walks in the masculine energy. I do think this is a grandfather. Again, I could be wrong. It could be a love interest that protects her spiritually also and prays for her, or a father figure. But I really think really think that this is a sketch of someone that is in tight with their ancestors, that's under spiritual protection, that has a really sharp child, which, if you really look at the grandmother, she might be looking across the granddaughter at the grandson and just really proud of her little family there. And I think he actually might just resemble the grandmother. That being said, thank you guys for joining me on Tidbits and Tea. I hope you have a wonderful evening. One more thing, sorry. There's just so much going on in this picture. I wanted you to see this side. See how happy she is? On her left side, her feminine energy. Right side, fierce. This, I think, is her fighting energy and her protection over her son energy. I think she's a very protective mother also. I'm going to give you guys a close-up too of these cast of characters, because some of them are people I think that want to be in her energy or want her attention, and some I think are, again, ancestors and thoughts. There's just a lot going on in this picture. And that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. Oh, there it is. The right side and the left side is protected. You see the hidden protection behind her shoulder there? That's an old ancestor right there. Grandma was something interesting when she was here, if she's no longer alive. See, it's like I said, it's like that Disney movie where they're all talking. She's like, I got this. All y'all settle down. And he's like, we got this. He's got one in his ear. You see that on the right side talking to him? So he could be alive with something talking to him, but I really feel like this is ancestral protection from an incoming enemy and a mother and son's love and protection for each other. He absolutely adores his mama. All right. That's all for real. You guys enjoy your night. Thank you.
Rolling slow past the shore, sun's on the scene. Oh yeah. Palm trees swaying, we keep the chrome clean. Shades on my eyes, feeling real supreme. Hey. Baseline bumping like you're living a dream. Bump. Let the good vibes ride. Talk box screaming while the sun collide. Groove all day, let the rhythm decide. West Coast chill with a cruiser's pride. Barbecue, smoke in the air, catch the scent. Oh, smells good. Chilling on the hood where all the time gets spent. From the boulevard flip to the beach we went. Yeah. Hustle, smooth talk, can't pay no rent. Bump. Bumps. Let the good vibes ride. Talk box screaming while the sun collide. Groove all day, let the rhythm decide. West Coast chill with a cruiser's pride. Yeah. Sparking up the vibe, let the energy roll. Flip a coin on the scene, let the summer unfold. Snapping fingers at the homies, yup, we in control. Cause around here we spit life in gold. Retro threads, rocking top down in the breeze. Funky flow, gliding, doing just what we please. Catch the sunset rays, dripping orange with ease. Hey. It's a West Coast anthem, living free like the seas. Rolling slow, yeah. The sun's sinking low. Hitting up the boulevard, see the palm trees glow. Caddy drop top, got the rims on shine. West Coast living where it's always fine. Barbecue grilling, got the smoke in the air. Neighbors pulling up, good vibes everywhere. Talk box singing, let the synthesizer play. Grooving through the block like it's a Saturday. Slide, glide, take a ride. Oh, feel that sunshine, let the bass line flow. West Coast breeze, got the vibe on lock. Cruising all day, no tick tick of the clock. Hit the beach, feet up in the sand. Ooh, yeah. Wave to the ocean, yeah, it's part of the plan. Retro shades reflecting the sky. Out here vibing, making time stand by. Late night lights, city shining in gold. Story after story, all the legends retold. Cruisers hit the streets, hear the engines purr. Low riders dipping, making heads turn for sure. Slide, glide, take a ride. Oh, feel that sunshine, let the bass line flow. West Coast groove, got the beat so sweet. Keep it rolling steady, feel the heat, feel the beat. The sun's sinking low. Hitting up the boulevard, see the palm trees glow. Caddy drop top, got the rims on shine. West Coast living where it's always fine. Barbecue grilling, got the smoke in the air. Neighbors pulling up, good vibes everywhere. Talk box singing, let the synthesizer play. Grooving through the block like it's a Saturday. Slide, glide, take a ride. Oh, feel that sunshine, let the bass line flow. West Coast breeze, got the vibe on lock. Cruising all day, no tick-tick of the clock. Hit the beach, feet up in the sand. Ooh, yeah. Wave to the ocean, yeah, it's part of the plan. Retro shades reflecting the sky. Out here vibing, making time stand by. Late night lights, city shining in gold. Story after story, all the legends retold. Cruisers hit the streets, hear the engines purr. Low riders dipping, making heads turn for sure. Slide, glide, take a ride. Oh, feel that sunshine, let the bass line flow. West Coast groove, got the beat so sweet. Keep it rolling steady, feel the heat, feel the beat. The sun's sinking low. Hitting up the boulevard, see the palm trees glow. Caddy drop top, got the rims on shine. West Coast living where it's always fine. Barbecue grilling, got the smoke in the air. Neighbors pulling up, good vibes everywhere. Talk box singing, let the synthesizer play. Grooving through the block like it's a Saturday. Slide, glide, take a ride. Oh, feel that sunshine, let the bass line flow. West Coast breeze, got the vibe on lock. Cruising all day, no tick-tick of the clock. Hit the beach, feet up in the sand. Ooh, yeah. Wave to the ocean, yeah, it's part of the plan. Retro shades reflecting the sky. Out here vibing, making time stand by. Late night lights, city shining in gold. Story after story, all the legends retold. Cruisers hit the streets, hear the engines purr. riders dipping, making heads turn for sure. Slide, glide, take a ride. Oh, feel that sunshine, let the bass line flow. West Coast groove got the beat so sweet. Keep it rolling steady, feel the heat, feel the beat. You're living a dream. Bump, bounce, bounce. Let the good vibes ride. Talk box screaming while the sun collide. Groove all day, let the rhythm decide. West Coast chill with a cruiser's pride. Barbecue, smoke in the air, catch the scent. Oh, smells good. Chillin' on the hood where all the time gets spent. From the boulevard flip to the beach we went. Hustle, smooth talk, can't pay no rent. Let the energy roll. Flip a coin on the scene, let the summer unfold. Snapping fingers at the homies, yup, we in control. Cause around here we spit life in gold. Retro threads, rocking top down in the breeze. Funky flow, gliding, doing just what we please. Catch the sunset rays, dripping orange with ease. It's a West Coast anthem, living free like the seas. Down the strip with the top peeled back. Sunshine beaming, yeah, the West where it's at. Ooh, yeah. Palm trees swaying, cool breeze in the mix. Say what? Sidewalk popping, got my sneakers doing tricks. Woo. Hey, we riding real smooth, so smooth. California grooves, West Side, ooh yeah. BBQs fired up, bring your crew. Come through. Retro vibes, it's what we do. Check it out. Beats on the track, got us feeling real good. Talk to 'em. Talk box vibes, bring the